pay up, Mortimer? I've won the bet.
Here, $1.
Wait's okay. Perfectly useless psychopath like Valentine, and turned him into a successful executive. And during the same time, we turned an honest, hard-working man into a violently deranged would-be killer. Now, what are we going to do about taking Winthorpe back and returning Valentine to the ghetto?
I don't want Winthorpe back after what he's done.
You mean keep Valentine on as managing director?
Do you really believe I would have a nigger run our family business, Randolph?
Of course not. Neither would I. I do think we should hold on.
There are a lot of non-white people who are doing very well, what you would call very well. A lot of them are very rich, have a lot of money. See, in any prison, and they have made a world of prison, there are some prisons, you might say, in the system of white supremacy on that scale, where the prisoners, a lot of prisoners chosen, are in luxury. Why? Because they are doing the bidding of the white supremacists. In certain places and certain maps, the white supremacists make moves. See, they don't care about money and luxury and all like that. They got plenty of it because they got everything. So they'll say, well, we want this category of people for the next 15 years to really be on a roll. We want them to have just about everything that you can possibly get. And they will dump it on them and show them how to get it and all like that, and put them really on their feet like you wouldn't believe. And they'll be completely in super luxury, all right? But on a world scale, the way the white supremacists look at that, since they got so much of everything, because they got everything at their command, everything and all the people at their command, and they got their minds at their command, see, they know how to computerize that thing so they can shut it off or turn it on anytime they get ready. Now, the way I understand it, the way the system of white supremacy works, is just like a huge plantation. On some plantations, some of the black people who were in the big house were not only better off than the slaves, they were better off than a whole lot of white people, all right? Now, you take that and put it on a world scale, the white supremacists are doing so well and have been doing so well for such a long period of time that they will take what we call whole countries and say, we're going to make everybody very wealthy among non-white people because they have a strategic position in our overall plan for the next 50 years or 100 years. And we're buying them off cheap at the price, but we'll put them back in poverty at the push of a button as soon as we get through doing what we got to do in that area of the world. And we've seen traces of that all down through their history, the white supremacists. They'll build people up and then tear them down overnight. Tear them down overnight. And in this day and time, the push-button age, they can do it at the push of a button. Suddenly cause all kind of panic in their stock market. And so everybody starts turning on whoever the leaders are, kill them off, and then in about 15 days, all the shelves are bare in the stores. You've seen some of that already, where, everybody thought they were on a roll, and then overnight, everything falls apart. The white supremacists play these little games. Sometimes they just do it for fun. They literally do it for fun, just to keep in practice how they can build people up and tear them down. Just like anybody that knows anything about boxing and promote, build a boxer up and then sell him out right in his prime. All right? Get him whipped and beat up on some type of phony pretense, like any gangster operation, because the system of white supremacy, if you study Godfather 1 and 2, it works on gangster principles, deception and violence and surprising people, backstabbing people all the time, 24/7. It ain't personal, it's business.